Hey everybody, Steven here, and today I'm doing an unboxing video for the G900 Chaos Spectrum mouse here. So I have everything in terms of the Logitech peripherals for my computer. I've stuck in their ecosystem here, and I do love their new G Hub that they have. Phenomenal software compared to the original software that I'm messing with. Although this is still kind of in development, it's definitely an upgrade to the previous software. But I got this mouse because I'm getting the Strixcar 3 gaming laptop, so I can be a little bit more mobile with recording videos. So I wanted something that I could use with that. I have the G703 for my computer here. I have the powerplay mat as well, so I don't actually have to charge this thing. I just leave it on here and it charges itself. I do need to do a review of this. But I have the 560 speakers, I have the G910 keyboard, I have the G533 headset over here. So I wanted to try this one out. I almost went with the G903 for my PC build here back when I was slowly building everything up, but I just loved the feel of the 703 and I didn't need everything that came with the 903 at the time. So this was on sale for 70 bucks, right? Or 60 bucks actually. So this was on sale for basically the same price that I could get this. So instead of just getting the 703 again, I decided to do something different. So a quick tidbit on this. So 1 millisecond response time. It is a report weight. It's 1 millisecond response wired or wireless report rate. It's 107 grams in terms of the weight. One of the differences between the G903 and this is going to be that, at least from what I've read, I haven't unboxed this yet, you can't change the weight of this like you can. And just to show, on the bottom here, usually you can plop out and you can put in weight. Now, that's if you're not going to be using PowerPlay. Mine actually has to be this little dongle in order to use PowerPlay. But with this, you can't change out the weight with it compared to that, and it's not going to actually work with PowerPlay. You have to plug this in to charge it. The 903 is the one that you can actually use PowerPlay with, but it's also a little bit more expensive, which is, I'm not going to use a PowerPlay with the laptop, so I didn't want to go with that. Other than that, it'll actually last 32 hours of non-stop pixel precision gaming on a single charge. All right. I love their packaging. They always do a good job on the packaging. So this is it right here. This is an ambidextrous design here, so you can use this if you're left or right-handed. Take this out. Ooh, that feels good. I love the feel of their mouse compared to other ones. I've tried to switch over. I've tried to use Corsair. I've used about 3 different Corsair mice over the last couple years, and I just can't do it. It just isn't my thing. I've tried some other ones at the store, but nothing long term. I just don't have the money to buy a bunch of different ones and try them out. I've tried low budget wireless ones before too, like the $10 ones off Amazon, but that was just a quick fix at the time. So once we unbox this here, it's going to come with your standard stuff. So we have our charging cable right here. This is standard for all their different peripherals. With this, it actually has the same, because it's what, USB micro, right? But it has the same teeth on it. You'll find the same thing for their speakers too. And then the PowerPlay here, and then of course the other mouse. And then this should be our dongle here, although it comes in a little case now. Here we go. Yep. So we got an extender deal here. I always forget what this is actually for, but you have, this is the dongle, and that's the other thing. I love that it's low key with this, that you can plug it in so it's not poking out a bunch on the side of the PC here. So we have this. It looks like we got some, you can swap these out. All right, let's grab this. Read it really quick. Yeah, so you can actually change out the peripherals here on the side. So get this side here. I get. This looks like if you are using it in your ambidextrous. So if I'm going to use this with my left hand, you can actually take these out, put this blocker here, and then move them over. That is really, really cool. So one of the things when I say it's ambidextrous and then just not thinking through the notion of how you actually have to make that work, that is really, really cool. Let's go ahead and get this set up. Let's give this a try. I'm just going to mess with it for a second. All right, so we just plugged it in. Everything popped up really, really quick. My G900 is right here. So it does have the lighting effects on it. We can change this. So we have fixed cycle breathing screen sampler, which I don't think that works with this. Yeah, that's more for the speakers here. It's interesting that they have that on there. Would this work? I'll mess with that later. Audio visualizer. This seems like stuff that's more for the speakers here. All right, so fixed color. I usually do red. So that is for here. Logo. Synthesized lighting zones, or sync lighting zones. These are locked, yeah. So commands, keys, actions that you can change here. So I still haven't learned everything for the G-Hub software compared to the previous one because I haven't had to mess with it. It imported everything over from the old software here. You can create macros for it. I don't think you can really do it with this. Ooh, that wheel is smooth. And it just cycles through compared to this one here, which you can hear the clicking, the zit, zit, zit. That's very interesting. Sensitivity here. I don't really mess with that. All right, I'm gonna leave it 3200. I'll mess with this later. Cycle, fixed, color, red, logo, fixed, color, red, and then we'll lock it down. So there we go. Ooh, I was shooting it everywhere. So the glide, so you look at the pads here, we have multiple areas. Top, we have the two sides here, these two sides, and then you have the bottom. Here, you just have top and bottom. Okay? Now, it always feels sticky when you first get them. You have to kind of like wear that down, and then it becomes smoother and smoother and smoother. But just right off the bat, it feels just as smooth as the G703. G703, dealing with the hard surface, and it works better on a hard surface in my opinion. It actually took a couple days to break in till it felt completely smooth. This feels smooth from the get, so it probably will feel even better over the next couple days because it literally feels just like my 703 here. That feels great. So clicking. Let's go ahead. We'll cut to a top-down view of this so you guys can see this in action too. So I love the clicking sound. Sounds phenomenal. The buttons feel great. Like I said, very comparable to this, the G703 here. So the side buttons here feel exactly the same. Top ones, I would say these feel like they have a little bit more like rigidity to them. They have a little bit more clickiness. It just sounds softer too. But feel-wise, it feels great. This cups the hand a little bit better, and you can see that with the shape. Right? It has that curve to it on the side, right here. So it cups the hand a little bit better if I'm right-handed, but this is gonna be different because they want this to be ambidextrous. So I'm excited to use this on the laptop here. Very, very good. Bigger thing here is gonna be gaming. So I'm gonna hop into a game really, really quick, and we'll kind of mess with that for a second. All right, so we got Doom here, Doom 3. I can tell you that the scroll wheel, very sensitive, works good, but like if I just like spin it and it's still spinning right now, it's gonna keep cycling through all of that. It doesn't have that clicking wheel, which can be a good or a bad thing, right? And you can still click in on it, which we saw right there. All right, let's go. Let's go find some dudes. It feels smooth. And depending on your DPI settings too, I mean, oh, come on. Oops. Ooh. I mean, there's not experiencing any input lag or anything like that. Like, it's moving really, really well. Especially with a game where I can pump out the full 100 frames per second on this monitor. I mean, it's telling me I'm doing 200, but that's not true. I mean, this is a 100 hertz ultra wide monitor here. Uh-oh, is that gonna be an issue? Because the wheel, is the wheel turning? Yep. So that's maybe something to think about. This wheel is turning right now in this. So if I hold this here and then just, the wheel's gonna turn. I don't know how many people are doing this with their mouse though, so that is something to consider. All right, so that is it for this unboxing video here. I love the feel of this thing just right out of the gate, but I am using a Logitech mouse already. Feels very comparable to this. Like I said, the difference being that this is made for somebody that's right-handed. This one is for somebody that is ambidextrous. And it doesn't have the powerplay in it, and I can't swap out the weight like I could with this right now if I wasn't using powerplay. So very, very happy. Super excited to use this with the new laptop when it comes in, hopefully in the next week or so. I'll do an unboxing of that as well. But definitely gets my thumbs up for right now, but I want to sit with this a little bit longer. I want to play with it for the next couple of weeks, play some more games, and then kind of give my official review with it. But like I said, that'll be a couple weeks out. So that is it, everybody. If you liked the video, hit the like button for me. If you want to continue to follow along with all of my content, hit the subscribe button for me. Thanks so much for watching.